Hello guys and welcome to this week's blog. I'm Vicky from Life Empowerment Project, and this week I want to talk to you about what meditation is going to do for your business. Far too overlooked thing that is going to absolutely transform the results that you're creating and your happiness in the process. So what meditation is going to do for your business is specifically kacha. So that is not some South American dance or some kind of ayahuasca drug or something like that. Kacha is basically your anagram for what meditation is going to do for your business. So number one, C, is coherence. Now when we meditate, we go into a phase of coherent brainwaves. Now when your brainwaves are coherent, it means they're not jaggedy, they're not all up and down, they're not all over the place like they are when we're in beta consciousness, which is our everyday level of consciousness. They slip down, they become smoother, they become more coherent, they become more consistent. And what that does is it emanates what comes across universally, to the universe I should say, it comes across as certainty, because everything's in alignment, everything's in flow and everything's really working. So literally your brain waves change, which changes your biochemistry, which changes the way you're feeling, which changes the way that you behave. Massively powerful, and this happens even after just a few minutes in meditation. And it doesn't need to be, you're not sitting on the floor oming away for 2 hours at a time. It can literally be just a case of turning your attention inward, focusing internally and really connecting to that on a whole new level, and that can be enough to create that coherency in your brainwaves that's really going to heighten your results. Now what a lot of people expect when they manifest and they do these rituals for manifestation is that those things are going to show up. Now it will absolutely happen, but only when you have coherency. So even those few minutes of meditation a day is going to massively change what you're attracting into your life as a result. So the second of our anagram today is A, and that is alignment. So I kind of already alluded to that in the last chunk. But alignment is, again, it's when you're in flow, it's when you're in that state of ease where things are just happening for you, things are just working. You literally create more time in your day just from being in so much flow. You get loads more done in way less time. Full alignment to your message, to your values, and that just flows into your business. And of course, when you're in alignment like that, those things that you really want and need, the events, the people, the opportunities, they just show up for you as well. So what else can meditation do for your business? This daily practice of turning your attention inward instead of focusing on the external gives you certainty. And certainty it's rooted in self-love, very much in self-validation, but that certainty is going to come across massively in everything that you do. The more certain you are, the more leadership you're going to automatically exude, the more people are going to follow you, the more people are going to want to work with you, the more people are going to listen to what you have to say. And of course, once you're meditating and you're really aligned with your message and you're coherent, what you're going to have to say is going to have a huge impact anyway. So you're going to be able to be more influential and you're going to have more people to influence as well. So absolutely game-changing in terms of the certainty that it's going to bring you. The more certain you are, the more successful you will be. Just live your message, breathe your message, and people will naturally follow you, and there's nothing that's going to wave you off that path either. So the next letter in our little anagram for today is H. So H is all about heart space. We spend way too much time in our head, and when you're in your head, everything's pinballing around, there's ideas, there's different words, there's different problems, there's different things that could have been said and should have been said, bouncing around in your head, and it is exhausting. It's a really draining place to be, and it totally lowers your coherence, it totally lowers your alignment, and it totally lowers your certainty. So really feeding into one another with these aspects that is going to bring you the whole package basically just from that simple daily practice. But when we drop into our heart space, that is where true alignment comes in, that's where true certainty comes in, because you already know the answers. But most of us are too absorbed in our head chatter to really feel, to really know, and to really come from that space. But you already have it within you. The fact is it's just hiding behind all the garbage that we have circling around our head, pinballing around our head constantly. And again, it's exhausted, it's not the place to be. We don't get the massive answers and the massive insights that we need when we're in our head space. You're going to get it when you drop down into your heart space. And simple meditation, it allows you to quiet your mind. Now most people think, well, I can't quiet my mind so I can't meditate. Meditation and quieting your mind is a result of meditation. The meditation itself is about observing your mind. Because the minute that you observe your mind, you realise you're not your mind. And that's where the real power for you comes in, because when you're not your mind, it's much easier to drop into your heart space, into your physicality, into that trust, into that surrender. Because when you're in your head space, that's ego. It's ego driven, it's ego based, and it very much wants to control. It feels very small, feels very limited. When you drop into your heart space, which you'll do easier and easier the more you meditate, then the answers come. We all have this experience of dropping into our heart space, that knowing that comes to you, that ease, that flow, that certainty. All of us have that experience, but this is just allowing you to now be able to create that experience and live in that experience a hell of a lot more. So that is heart space. Get out of your head and into your heart, and the answers will be there. Which leads me right on to the final letter of our catcher anagram today. So finally, answers. When you are coherent, when you're in alignment, when you're certain, and when you drop into your heart space, the answers are all there. Every single answer that you've ever needed, ever, is all there. There's the whole thing about, Rumi's quote of, you're not a drop in the ocean, you are the ocean in a single drop. You are the entire universe in a single drop. Now, when you drop into your heart space, when you get into that coherency, when you shut off all of this external noise that is literally just a distraction from knowing that all the answers are in there. And when you get into that space and you build that as a daily habit, I guarantee the answers are going to be there. It's going to change your whole perspective. It's going to leave you feeling expansive, feeling supported, feeling connected. And in that space, the answers will always flow to you. So meditation is a huge, huge, huge part of my daily practice. It doesn't need to take much time. Why I say it's such a huge part is because it's so massively influential. Even if you start with 5 minutes a day, I guarantee that all these aspects that we've talked about from our catcher anagram today, they're going to start to come in. And the minute that you really feel that and you really create those changes is the minute that you realise the power that you possess. Because all you're doing in meditation is getting to know you. It's getting to know you at the level of the observer. You're not stuck in your mind, you're connected, you're fully inspired and fully empowered. And that is the place that we want you to be most of all. Because from that place, you're going to change your world. You're going to unleash your magic, you're going to do your thing on a whole new level, create way more impact and way more influence, and you've really got the potential to create the exact life that you want. It's all in there. Now meditation is just your key to that door to get in every answer that you've ever wanted. So that's a little anagram for today. As I say, meditation has been a game changer for me. Every one of my clients, I get them to do it on a daily basis. We do a short morning meditation to get you really energized and connected and visualizing your future, and then we do an evening meditation that's just simple, again pulling your attention inward, and these things, everything in your life just starts to feel that positive ripple effect from your small daily practices. So take control, put it into practice today, and I'd love to hear how you go. Even commit yourself for this week to do 5-10 minutes per day, and I'd love to hear your results at the end of it. So for now, I will see you in next week's blog. Hope you've enjoyed today. If you've got some massive value, I would love if you could like and share the video. It'd be much appreciated if we can get this message to as many people as possible so they can feel the benefits for themselves. So as I say, I'll see you in next week's blog, and in the meantime, live empowered and be inspired.